So posture's pretty good. We probably zero that out just a little, but it's not too bad. So in other words, if we just get the handle up a little bit high, you raise your hands a little high, you'll find that your chest will go back and up whether you like it or not. And that's more to do with the rotational side of things. So if those muscles, lower trap, scapula, aren't activated, there's a lot of pressure going this way throughout the golf swing on the way down. So you'll do some weird and wonderful things. On this side, we're going to watch this move, and it will move. Okay. And we'll also talk about you just rotating your body and doing less with your arms. Now, as we start to take this back, we'll see this head. So we kind of drop your head forward. And this shaft is really, really vertical. Okay. So it should be somewhere there at that point in time. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, you do a really good job because it drops back down in a better place. All right. And you know, if it doesn't get any better or worse than that that's awesome. But how it gets there, it's got to move around too much. And you won't be able to repeat it over and over again. So that's why, same thing, I just said to James, you will play 3 or 4 really good golf holes and then place 3 or 4 really interesting ones.
That's my story, man.
And
it'll be,
it won't feel any different. Okay. Now, the other parts of this equation, what we just talked about with James, the melon's going to move quite considerably. It'll move down and back. We already saw it move forward over here. So we know it's going to go down. So now, you have to get that club there back down to here in 2/100ths of a second. And you've got to get that melon back up here because otherwise you're going to hit there. Okay. And clearly that's not going to happen.
No idea.
All right. So now we've got to try and get you changing the pressure in your feet and get you a little bit more stable. So I'm going to give you a little drill to help you with that. That essentially, if you move backwards, you'll fall over. And you'll see it. A lot of my guys do it just for the simple fact that it fixes a lot of issues in our golf swing. But trying to keep you as stable as we possibly can. We'll get the first part of the golf swing or the address position and then the first part of the golf swing working a little bit better. Because it will dead set feel like the golf club's going to be working around here as your first part of the golf swing, right? So instead of the head going down and the shaft being out here, it'll feel like it's around there. That's what it'll feel like. It won't actually be there, but that's what it'll feel like. So I'll pop Andrew in here again, and it's only because Andrew's here for a couple of months and I've been doing a bit of work with him and it's coming out pretty good at the moment. Andrew's young, he's just about to turn 21 from the States. Very, very good player.
Cool, man. And has he been playing for long?
Ages. Ages. I mean, he finished second last week down at Belmont in the Lake Macquarie, which is one of our biggest amateur events in the country. 13 under par, so he can play. And he had a terrible first round, so...
So the posture there is immediate.
And he's a big unit too. He's a big guy. He's about 6'1". You'll see the shaft working a little bit more this way. When we start to see your head goes down and the shaft goes out. So now
I see what you're saying, where it's going to feel like it's going to come out.
That's right. And we'll get you to turn. So there's not much rotation here.
I see the differences between the two.
That's the top of your backswing, and now Andrew here is going to turn a lot more with his lower half, so you can start to see the distance in his knees here. And the shaft gets into a much better position at the top. Okay, so we're going to turn you a little bit more, which means you generate a lot more speed. And we may even start to see the golf ball go that way in the air, as opposed to that stuff. Okay, and that's it. That's all we're doing. Ready?